keeps on burning. Hey, fire, make another flame. Who say down to the wire? I might crash and burn, but I'll get up again. Higher. After wave comes another wave, like when they say my name. I can't take it, I won't fake it, no, 'cause my tears ran out. Might sink, but I won't drown. Nobody's stopping me now. And I'm breaking through the glass, running like never before. And I'll never move so fast. I'm running to whatever's in store. My river, my river, my river, never running dry. My river's never running dry. Water, like a wall, like a fall. I got so much to offer. See my dark side, I don't hide no more, 'cause promises mean nothing if they don't soar from those seats. And finding strength in a new belief in me. I can't take it, I won't fake it, no, 'cause my tears ran out. Might sink, but I won't drown. Nobody's stopping me now. And I'm breaking through the glass, running like never before. And I'll never move so fast. I'm running to whatever's in store.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. All day, every day.
Breaking through the glass, running like never before. And I'll never move so fast. I'm running to whatever's in store.
JDA, my man Recoil in chat. Keeping it rusty. I think I saw Disco. Disco, you won last night. You gotta figure out what you want from the fall gear list, man. Shout out to Charles for the follow 15 minutes ago. My man Recoil with the resub. Tullus, Reapray. Boom Face Killer. Orktober. It's a near thing.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beats Lab. Still hard to not say in Hollywood. Years. Coming to you from an undisclosed location in Florida. We're doing it again. Twisted Tea. Florida delicacy. Orktober. Orktober 2024. Fort Pegman. Is there a Hollywood in Florida? I was born there. There is. I was born in a hospital there. My man Dr. D says Monument just dropped the smoothest rattle can primers and matte. Yeah, he was telling me about it today. He's gonna get me some. Pray I have to rework my intro. Again. You know what I need to rework? AAA batteries. I got these little dome lights in the cabinets back there. I only turn them on to stream. They don't, like one of them just straight died. Brand new batteries. Like Duracells. You know what I mean? So, that's not a sustainable fucking business practice. How many times have I even streamed in the Beats Lab? So. Check the spring metal. It may have gone flat. Dr. D. No, it turns on. I mean, I'll check. AAA. They're AAA batteries. Each one of those lights takes 3 AAA batteries. So I bought like a mega pack of Duracells. I got the dome lights on sale. So I've only streamed how many times? And one of them is just straight dead now. Keep it rusty, hardwire. I don't know how to fucking do electricity, bro. I need to call my dad. USB rechargeable? That's the ticket. These seem kind of cheap though. You literally plug these things in a USB. Bro, that is wild. They don't even sit on a charger anymore? Bro, that's wild. They don't have a lot of ratings, and it's not a great score. I think we're onto something here, though, War Pigment. Dr. D. Recoil's mom, what's up? Keep it rusty. What were you saying? So, I feel like I need rechargeable batteries. Like the old days, right? Those were pretty popular back in the old days. Do they just not sell like lithium ion AAAs at this point? Like cell phone battery style? Those were War Pigment? What you got here? Does anyone have, I mean, like, cause I like the dome lights because they're sick. Okay, this one, more ratings, better rating. They straight up use USB-C. How many do you get? 4. These like this. I think it's a sunk cost fallacy, guys. Yeah, I remember the old school rechargeable batteries. Those batteries were preposterous back in the day. Things burned them up. So I did get these Ollies in the clearance aisle, so I'm starting to think that this is why they were in the clearance aisle. So I need a better lighting solution. I think I just gotta like throw these away. I think even though I bought them at Ollie's thinking it was a good deal and I spent like $50, I kind of think that we're at the moment where it's like you're gonna keep throwing money at the problem, or you take the $50 loss and do the right thing. So what's the real lighting solution inside the cabinet? You know what I mean? There's not really a lot of wiring opportunity. But like a 9-volt Dr. D? Like a... The fuck's Nano Leaf? War Pigment. Replay backlighting from outside the case. All right, you're onto something. Take the cases a little off the wall. Take them a little off the wall. That's so simple. It's probably the solution, right? Occam's razor. Like trying to put them in the case is the fucking issue. That's the hang-up. We can get the same result. Ooh, replay, I like that. Oh, got motion detector. Oh, my lady's home. All right, let me go out there and get a little kiss. Okay, guys. This is a novel experience for me. That like my lady comes home from work. So we're gonna kick off this Orktober in 1 second. I got a fucking wild story to tell you about this Orktober. Give me 1 second. Hell yeah, got cookies. Nano Leaf would be cool. What the fuck is that? Rip break. Bag of cookies. Let's see what we got here. Is this like a basic M&M cookie? Fuck yeah. Fuck yes. Dark Jameson. Do you see how sick? All right, Reaper, I think you help. I think I'm on the right wavelength now. Sunk cost fallacy. Cut my losses. Fuck these lights. Batteries are sunk costs. It said they advertised they're 100 hours. And I was like, that's all right. But they're live. It's like 12 hours. Reaper Nano Leaf is a brand that specializes in high efficiency LED lights with different features. Oh, somebody link. Not here. Send me all ideas for solving my lighting problem on like Discord or Facebook, guys. I'm serious about this. This is the new Beats Lab. You know what I'm saying? This is the action. Okay. Orktober 2024. This is the second time we're going to be painting orcs in Florida. We did our Synthwave orcs last year. We've got our new opening intro stream celebrating Orktober in the Watan clan. As always, did some graphics today. Took my Adderall, did everything. Some reprint, yeah, they're like little dome lights that have self-adhesive tape, and that like. I mean, they're until they die instantaneously. They're fucking they slap. I got some from China too, and I'm comparing them right now. One's from China for like $2, so I'm thinking they're probably worse. Thank you, Rhea Bray. I know you're the kind of guy who will crack up for me. Dark Jimmy says, I was talking to my lady about remodeling the Nerd Cave. Seeing your new Beat Slap. Kind of put the nail in the idea. It's not a colloquial phrasing that I'm familiar with. Does that mean like that's the green light? Is that like what we're saying here? Like that's the green light. Let's go. The nail in the coffin situation. Fuck, these cookies slap. Alright, so Orktober. Going to Home Depot to get drywall. You're gonna do some drywall? Fuck, dude. That's way more gangster. All right. Exclamation point 14 years. October 10th, 2010. 14-year anniversary of Next Level Painting. Every October. We're celebrating on Tuesday the 8th. And we're giving away Galactus. My greatest shame. The 2007 Galactus from HeroClix. He's been at every Beats Lab I've ever had. He's been in my office longer than I've had a Beats Lab. He's the only fixture in any Beats Lab. We're in our 10th Beats Lab. He's the only fixture that's been in all 10. He's dead to me now. I've buried that shit. He needs a new home. He's a little worn out. He's been washed. He's got some paint missing. Still goes used for like over $100. That'll be the big giveaway item on the 8th. Little piece of next level painting history. Exclamation point Daka Daka. This will be our big sponsor content this month. These guys, of course, have a Patreon page, manufacture everything, and the normal rollout for a maker in the modern era. What's interesting about them, though, is that they came to me initially. They saw my ads. They came to me initially to do a Sister of Battle release in October. I was like, bruh, really? And they're like, yeah, man, we got this new lineup. I was like, bruh, you're the Daka Daka store. You're talking about having me paint a Sister of Battle in Orktober. They're like, we don't understand what you're saying. We're from another country. I was like, let me clear this up, guys. I'm the fucking orc guy. I'm the guy. We're orcs. Watang clan, bro. They're like, oh yeah, we should do that. So I think they have a new Sisters of Battle release this month. But you know what I'm saying? Is my command working? Is it gaming? Is the Daka Daka command working? It worked earlier. Sometimes things act weird. Try it again. I mean, there's no different setting on it. I have all my shit max spam. Gotta make sure these commands work, though. There we go. So, they've got multiple ways you can interact with them. I just put their Patreon. Exclamation point fall gear. We're still doing it. We're still moving into fall. So, you best believe some Orktober gear is going to make the cut into our fall collection. Right now we have 6 options. Guaranteed there's going to be at least a 7th and an 8th. So, our first fall gear promo ended up with 5 winners. That's right, Izzy. That's right. 5 winners. 3 of them were Rico as mom. So, fall gear promo still in effect. That means every $200 of support I receive this month, rolling over, will add a winner from the beginning of the month. Right now we're at 1. 1 person. Recoil, I don't think I'm breaking in. This is deep bot. I sometimes manipulate commands, but I don't add new commands often to Swellbot. That's your bot. Rottweiler in the chat. What's up, brother? So we've got these promos popping up. We got fall gear in Orktober. The Daka Store promo, but Rottweiler 3D printed this for me. It's not here yet. That's where my Orktober story is going to begin. It did not show up. So, I had to put out the bat signal. Did not show up. Tracked it. It didn't show up. It's all good. I had to put out the bat signal, Rottweiler. So where I'm centrally located in the state right now, there's like this little gaming store that's also like a brewery that my lady took me to. We played some Super Smash. I think I told you guys about it. We played Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. Remember I told you guys she took me to an arcade on one of our first dates and was like, oh, let's play this. Oh, I'm good at games. And she wanted to play me at like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat on cabinet. And Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Izzy, yeah, Rottweiler, I know it was 2-day shipping. It's just, I don't know. Probably oh, you know what? Rottweiler's probably the Hurricane. Probably Hurricane fucked it up. Izzy Gaming. Damn, looking at the Daka store, I'm about to hit that sign up on the Mini Factory. Hell yeah. That's right, Val needs. Yeah, Rottweiler, we figured it out. There's this hurricane that kind of ruined a bunch of people's lives. That's what happened. So, she took me to this gaming store that does like D&D, stuff like that. Like, you know, like a game store situation, but it's like in the part of town that's like where people could take houses and commercially zone them. You know, like every downtown has one of those. And it's a brewery and a game store. So we went there, met the people, got on their Discord. She was like, oh, let's drink some beers and play their games. They have like some GameCube, or not GameCube, like Wii or whatever. I don't know, whatever the Nintendo bullshit is. She was like, you want to play Super Smash Brothers? And I was like, do you want to fucking play Super Smash Brothers? She's like, I'm so good at this. I love this. Switch. Nintendo Switch, of course. Crazy. What's up, brother? Where you been, homie? He says, what's up, hobo? I'm alive. Just got back from underway. They put you on a boat? Rusty, sent you a hardwired battery as I was talking about Discord. Thank you. Val needs to keep it right. It's funny because she is a gamer. She loves games. She loves like handheld. So it's funny because she loves handheld gaming. She has like literally in her possession every Game Boy ever made. And so she's a huge mobile gamer, but also, like I said, she likes PS, like PlayStation and stuff like that. Crazy, I know you're in the Navy. That's why I said you're on a boat. Rottweiler, what I need 40 stands? I need like 24 stands. For her Tamagotchi collection. Those are handheld games. So, but she does console game, not a PC gamer. But I guess since she only sees me playing PC, I guess she doesn't realize like my console gaming history. So she was like, let's play Smash. I was like, okay. Like, I was born in the Smash. You merely adopted it. Like, so we play. So it was a good old time. Then she was like, "Fuck this," rage quit. Then she was like, "You want to play Mario Kart?" And I was like, "I don't know. Do you? Fucking Mario Kart, really?" Needless to say, she rage quit that too. Yeah, Wild needs. Yeah, they gave me the business. Bro, you're gonna play Mario Kart and Smash. I mean, the only thing worse. Dr. D, yeah. Slow him to face. A gentleman would let her win. I'll never let a woman win again. I'm over that. This is how good I am. Deal with it. So, obviously, she got her ship annihilated at Smash Brothers and fucking Mario Kart. So, it's a good time. Taking us back. Sorry, I went on a long divergence there. I don't have any orcs on Orktober 1st. Alright. Rottweiler is so cute. He says, who was that guy again? I said I was going to put a resin dildo in his box. Rottweiler, you think you're the first person to fucking ship me a dildo? Do you think you're the first guy to slip a dildo into my fucking luggage? Bro, you gotta come up with better stuff than that. Val needs letting her win is the ultimate sit move. Yep. James Kelly in chat, what's up, brother? Dr. D, you got so many. Well, I needed one today, bro. Do you live where I live? Do you live in Florida, Dr. D? Oh, Explorer Ken? Rottweiler, you gotta go with me on the dildo thing. Wait, you sent that guy a dildo? And the model? Fucking Explorer. That fucking guy. Templar, a centimeter dildo. Used one of those to make your own molds. Yep. So I went to the Discord of this crazy game store I told you guys about today. I was like, guys, I need orcs. Somebody came to the call. He actually is following the chat now. Charles. He said I got I got the Kill Team orc box. That one that came out recently. Because I haven't even opened it. I was like, I will come over there, dude. I need that box. I'll give you 99% of the contents back. He said, okay. That's fine. So I drove over to this guy's house, Charles, that I met on the Discord of this local brewery store that I beat the shit out of my lady at, playing Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. Charles saved Orktober. Shout out to my boy Charles. So I got this whole Kill Team box. We gotta go pull the orc out of that thing. Rear Prey, you saw I had to pause to amend it. There's Charles in chat. Someone's gonna, I guarantee it, Charles, someone's gonna give you a sub in a second. Charles in charge. That's right. Stream not canceled. So we're gonna have to like do that thing we do sometimes in Orktober, just build an orc. We're going to have to figure it out. Yep. Dr. D just gifted my man Charles a sub. There it is. Now you have access to all those Orktober emotes. So, oh my god. Straight up unopened kill team box at the root through to find this one orc I want in here. So let's queue up. Ugh. Did not realize these kill team boxes were this ridiculous. Okay. Let's go to the droid camp. Ugh. It's so big. Not what she said. So, what are we looking at here? We're talking about this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. What are we talking about here? Man, Charles. Charles can pick. Charles, which one are we painting? Bomb Squid, Commando Comms Boy, Commando Knob, Commando Rocket Boy. Says it's got to be Leather Daddy. Okay. So, is this Leather Daddy? This guy with the gimp mask? See, I thought this was Leather Daddy because of the hat. No, he's saying Commando. Commando is Leather Daddy. Okay, we're doing the Commando. So Leather Daddy might not be the best term. This is like leather sub gimp. Wait, are they all Leather Daddies? Mood face code. Gimp Daddy. All right, let me see if I can find that guy. So we're doing the Commander. This box. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff in this box. Okay. Let's keep it all organized because I don't care about any of this nonsense. Okay, here's an orc sprue. Here's an orc sprue. There's a fucking nonsense creek through. Okay. Oh. Bro, this kill team box is lit, dude. Okay, I found the instructions. Meticulous says you should paint the pile of orc trash terrain that comes in the box. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, we got it. So if you're just coming in, we took a little divergence. We were working on our warp talents. Let me get the camera up. So we were working on these guys for our own personal stuff. But now these guys are getting moved. It's to be random location in my Beats lab that has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. Slum. Oh man, paint the shovels. Little fucking shovels. Oh wait, what? Was this guy not on the box? Are there more guys in here? I didn't see this guy. It's a squad of 12? How many of them are different? Are all 12 different? Holy shit, hold on. Charles, did you know about this? Charles, the knob is like a leather daddy too. Look, he's got an alternate head. Just paint all 12 recoil. Easy peasy. He's like, nah, it's just been in my closet for years. Yo, I'm kind of thinking that, Charles, I think we should do this guy, because he's a leather daddy if you get the right face. And he's got more action. He's bigger. 12C. So we want to do this guy. Do you want to do this? So this guy with the little hat. Hat or gimp mask? We can do him with the power claw or the axe. It doesn't matter. What do you think? So we want the little hat. Okay. Let's take a look here. All right. So we need C108. Bro, that's some big numbers on this fucking thing. Right here. Leather Daddy has the hat. That's right. Let's get this shit right here. Here's the body. It's got... Do they put it all near each other at least? Yes, thank God. So we're using 110. What is this? Like a knife or some shit? What the fuck are we looking at? I'm trying to see if these numbers mean anything. Is that like a belt and a grenade? Man, I bet you there's like a whole section of belts and grenades. Oh my God. There it is. Belt grenade. Step 1. 1 play saves. You got your 12 Scorponok 3 lures in 2 hours today with the 101 tech, and they're basically tabletop ready. If I base them, still a billion seconds of work. That's how it works. Proud of you, man. Okay, so it's a relatively modern kits now. So I'm actually kind of excited to see what kind of cleaning we have to do. There's a little nub right here. Let's use the scrape technique right there. Okay, let's take a look at this leg. Looks nice. Okay, we're just gonna use straight super glue for this. Not spreading out. A little on both sides. We're going to use a little Insta-Set. Disco. We're doing the Kill Team Works. Shout out to Charles. So let's grab this little belt and grenade situation. There in the front. Too easy. Recoil says War Pigment was not wrong. The Grot is fire. Oh, the Grot with grappling hook? So we need a 111 and 112. Like a backpack? There's 11 right here. That's 12, like a radar dish? It's just like a random scrap piece of metal. You're not gonna put it near it? I love it when they don't put it anywhere near. It's my favorite. $112. There it is. Armchair Cultist, what's up, man? You guys are really excited about the Grot. He's just so little though. So it is like a little radar dish. I see. It goes like this. Orcs use radar? Where Pigment says you don't have to paint it, just look at it. Look, I've seen the guy. I have seen this Grot. I'm gonna flip to him. There he is. War Pigment's favorite dude. He's got multiple options. They put the Scuba Steve head on. So we need this guy's arm. His gun hand. 117. Make sure we get all the little nubs removed. Want to reveal his jacked muscles. There we go. Let's get this arm glued on. There's like a scope on it. Spoiler alert, guys. There's already a iron sight on it. I'm not gonna glue this nonsense on. He's fine without it. It just adds nonsense to it. So we want... So we're doing the leather hat. Are we doing Power Claw or are we doing Choppa? Charles says he doesn't care. Wells, what's up, brother? Two power claws. Okay. That's right, slow the claw. So 122, 120, 121. Why am I struggling to see this thing? Man, they put so much stuff on here. I mean, let me grab his head before I lose it. Okay, here's the part of the claw right here. $22. 21. Where's the part with his bicep attached? part of the hand, part of the claw. 120 is just a bicep. That's 82, 81. Man, it better not be a sprue. Why is this so hard to locate? Ah, there it is. Yeah, they put the sprue nub right on his jack tricep. Jameson, since there's many for a giveaway, yeah, this will be for a giveaway. Like War Pigman said, they break it up into sprues to get, because they want it to be on 2 sprues no matter what. So they'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. So shout out to Charles. Came in clutch today. Handed me this box so I can get an orc started for Orktober 1st. A little claw. Back scrape that nub. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a fucking hose. Of course there's a hose. C123. Power cable. Well, plus saves October. Can't wait for it. Necron Vember. We've never done that. Never will. Okay, so power cable. Tell me to put that in first. What does this go to? I have this like haunted suspicion that you want to put the power cable in fucking last. Fuck that. Unless it makes it impossible to get to. which it doesn't. So we know what we're looking at here. Ian, these clippers are Monument Hobbies. This is my little super glue brush. So I feel like you want to glue this onto them before you put that cable on them. See, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a spot right here. See? So you want to put glue on those spots first. Because it goes to his backpack. You can't control that if you glued it on ahead of time. Use a little accelerator. There we go. Redico Octarius Box says one of GW's best. Yeah, this thing is amazing. Let's take a look. We got our Leather Daddy hat. Let's just get that molding off the bottom of the chin here. Let's do a dry fit. Is there a neck I'm missing? Yep. There is a neck. C114. We're looking for just a neck. There it is. It's right in. There's a little that goes right here. Now we can put awesome head on. Got him done. There it is, boys. The Leather Daddy is built. Ian, yeah, these are Monument Hobbies clippers. So there should be like a little baggie of bases. Okay, so I'm gonna take all these orcs, Charles, and we'll put them back in the box. Is the knob just going to 32 mil, or is it going up? Is there like a random 40? Looks like it's 32. Yep. Wyatt Turk, aka Jack Close Painting, in the chat. Wyatt, it's Orktober, and I had an Orktober emergency. I went to a total stranger's house today. Rando I met on Discord named Charles to get some orcs. Wyatt, you'll be streaming tonight, first week back, full schedule. You be paying some orcs? Okay. So our first orc has been assembled for October. They put these instructions back in the box, Charles. So I need to find this guy. So my airbrush, I need to go downstairs to get my simple green. It was just sitting in a rag. So give me a second, guys. I gotta go secure some simple green from downstairs. This will be the first time we crank the airbrush in the new Beats Lab. So we're gonna put some paint on this guy right now. Needless Guilt in the chat. What's up, brother? Popping cherries tonight. Okay, so give me like 3 minutes. I'm gonna go to the garage. Get my simple green I left there. Maybe grab a monster. And we'll power through. Orktober begins. We're back. All right, got the simple green. Oh, I gotta grab this. I gotta grab this reel. Whew. Castellet, what's up? Mateo, what's up, brother? Trying to download my reel. Download failed. Why is it doing that? Huh. Weird. All right. About to airbrush. So I went down to the garage, got my simple green. It's hot as fuck. Because my poor little airbrush has been sitting in just a glass of water. All right, let's crank the compressor. House. Okay. Just if we can dump some paint out of here. It's like I wrapped it in like a wet cloth during the move. Looking for cleaning supplies. If I can find my toothbrush. No. It's a purple in there. What were we spraying? Purple? I have no recollection. Wait, maybe. What did we paint last? Oh, the orc. We painted an orc. Yeah, he had tons of purple. Mind your hobbies. Mind your hobbies. We heard you got some new primer. Wish I had some right now. There'll be some on the way this week, so I'll get it before stores. Well, for now, we're going to use airbrush primer like a peasant. We're going to raw dog some dark neutral gray through the pot. Just moving some stuff out of the splash zone. We're just gonna hit it just straight raw. I like thinning this down if I can avoid it. The airbrush is a little dirty right now. Sometimes shit happens. Huh. It's definitely super clogged. Said I wrapped it in like a damp cloth during the move, and it probably sat getting like dried out. This might be enough. Let's see if we can get this to work. Almost nothing's coming out right now. Let me dump some of this.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys?
Your caps! Rub your dicks on the car as you're running left. We are gonna have sex in your car. It will happen again.
Let's get this DACA month-long party started.
Slow. I get some love right there from my man Sloan. Just rinsing some of this primer out. Sloan to face. Got some simple green right here. Do a little cleaning. Before we get into any real painting with the airbrush. Big Uncle, you feel like everyone has a Kill Team box in their closet? Oh, man, Charles did. I want this fucking lid go back on. Yeah, this was still plastic wrapped. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a full breakdown on this airbrush at some point in the not too distant future. So, this guy's a classic orc situation, okay? This guy has some skin showing, but just as much not skin showing. So your best bet on something like this, brown. Or take some mahogany, add a little water, some foam pooper, more brown, and we're gonna just subscribe to the whole brown is the best color philosophy. I'm gonna spray this dark neutral gray with a light dusting of brown. Straight up mahogany. There's a method to this madness. Recoil, you did your airbrush at the start of the show? Rinse your brush out? So I'm going to show you guys something that works on any work. We're going to brighten up the mix. I'm going to add some golden brown to it. And we're going to go just hit it with a classic top-down highlight. So instead of it being like black and white, it's brown. Brown and brown. And I thought I had a plastic cup out here earlier. I don't have all my airbrushing streamlined yet in the new Beats Lab. Being a little bitch after varnishing recoil. Classic airbrush move. See what we got here. Try to see if I have any. I have a little ivory. Little ivory in the dirty paint water mix. Flow improver. Water. So we lower the opacity a lot. I'm just going to kind of run around. Do some clean highlights. Aiming at the tops of things. So this is kind of like what people consider slap chop right now. Right? I'm doing a pre-highlight, utilizing not the value scale like most people do, but browns and warm colors. So every Orktober, we try to at least do an orc in a new way for you guys. So desaturated kind of leathers. Kind of strategy there. This guy has no name outside of Leather Daddy. Go boy. But he has no Waltang name. Simple green. Let's cut the compressor. Close this up. I need a better hobo sink than this. The future. Turning the light down a little bit. Replay from a pure hobby perspective. It is so real that you gotta stop the hobby and to clean your airbrush. Oh yeah. It's the whole thing. Okay, let's see if we can lightly dry brush now. Like I said, we're attempting a pre-highlight. Trying to help all my orc homies out there. If you got a big project of orcs, sometimes I advise my students to do this, to paint brown instead of green. Treat it like a value paint job. And maybe bring some dry brushing in. Right now I'm focusing on the base. It's just pure white, soft round dry brush. So we already took it to ivory with the airbrushing, right? Mahogany, go like a golden brown. And then ivory. Now we're just taking a little bit of white and dry brushing it to get some edges and some details to pop out. But everything is in that warm brown spectrum. Since I laid the mahogany over the gray, I never really went too opaque with the mahogany, so there's also a desaturation to this. Now I've talked about this in videos before. Brown is the best color. Any decision we make from here is easy. So we just have a nice pre-highlight value paint job utilizing brown and warm colors. kind of like priming your model. Like, in a very clever way. And a lot of times with orcs, especially 40k orcs, you know, you get hung up on the airbrush step because you're like, do I airbrush their greens or what? And it's like, if you airbrush this whole guy green, that'd be a nightmare to cut back all the leathers and all your guys. But everything can like shift off of brown pretty fucking easy. Yeah, this is disco. This is the disco chop, right? We'll let that settle down for a minute. Then we'll bring palette back out. Let's consider a whip session now. Let me get some love and chat from my man Sloan Two-Face. Dropping a 20 spot. Remember, all month, every 200 bucks, new Top D Grand Prix unlock, and we're doing fall rewards again. OnePlus Save says, I've never painted a model without using brown. It's the best color. So let's jump on Discord. Take it over to whips. Let's get locked in. Oh, God, thank God. Black bladder says brown beige. Brown beige or whole red. What's the, I mean, I don't know, what's the premise of the question? Sloan Two-Face, gotta bounce. Gotta be up in 4 hours. Oh my God. Good night, man. Let's get love or OnePlus saves up. The brown color alternative to Pearl Crow. I was using mahogany. That's just like a color that exists in all art. It's relatively dark, high saturation. A little bit of a feeling of red and purple in it. Grab some cookies. Let's see what we got here. Make sure there's no raisin cookies. I hate it when people sneak raisins in the cookies. Looking good. Got all your colors laid out. You did all this work today? Black Bladder getting some org models next week. I'm gonna try this out. It's a good system if you're gonna try to crank them out, especially. All the jade. The pink only took like an hour the other day. So you got all your jades and pinks sorted out in just a few hours. Feeling it. Easy peasy. Fucking sisters. Getting some nice little lines down. Clean ass red. Not bad. Sir Crow. Some of that Kingdom Death. And the Goth Rocker. This is going to be your Orktober project. It's pretty exciting. Chaos and lead. Chaos spawn. Looks like some brown and some green swirled together in there. Paint the claws a deep bloody red. That was your idea. Yeah, that's a pretty faded red. Looks pretty good. Color palette on that desaturated side. Oh, what you're gonna do next? So you're gonna bring another red over that. I like that. Red will look good. What are you using these spawn for? You just paint them for fun? Chaos spawn are fun. Or pigment. Dragon time. Care Bear Squadron. Is this your little one? Looks kind of like her little stuff, her little plushie. That's super cute. Plushie is ridiculous. Some pretty colors, man. She wants to play HeroScape with her dad. That's cute. She doesn't want to play with you. Just go. Beautiful work. Really dig the true metallics that you laid down here. Solid work here. See, you put some effort into that gold. Chaos trim driving you crazy. I feel you, dog. Feel you. All right, got about an hour left. Good job, guys. Chaos and Lead says he loves that model. Disco's always got something on the back burner. Exclamation point 14 years. Exclamation point Daka Daka. Exclamation point Fall Gear. It's still a Fall Gear month, guys. We'll have a big giveaway on the 8th. 14 years. We're going to be adding stuff to the fall collection. Orktober gear, etc. And we're going to keep that same promo. We're going to roll over and unlock more giveaways. You got to make it to the final 4. Well, let's see if we can pull out the palette and mess with this work a little bit. So let's see. Let's lock into the obesity cradle. And pull out our little wet palette. So if we can do a little slap chat, but with good art theory instead of like basic art theory. Gooder art theory. That's right. Am I gonna get smaller palette coppers? Reprey? I don't know. They didn't send me any. I never, because of the nature of how I paint, I don't really use a lot of palette space by the time I'm dumping it, so it doesn't really matter. So we could, you know, fantastically dry brush this guy, which might be worth it a little bit. Maybe to pull out a small dry brush. Pull out this real small one. And we might be able to just get some decent highlights. Top of the shoulders. So we're just going to target lock. The idea is the whiter something is, the more saturation for your chosen glaze is going to show through. Let's just grab we're gonna grab just a bright starting place. Let's grab a little noosh. So the idea is to paint it with low opacity paint. And I'm just going to use some noosh to do that. We're just going to lay it on. I'll grab a little water. Spread it out anywhere. Because of the nature of how noosh works. We're just going to spread it out. Low opacity. It's low enough moisture that we're still in control because of noosh. But I can still add a little moisture to subtract if I feel like I'm losing control. Just using stippling and heart pulling. So noosh will really let you create a really controllable glaze. Straight up disco chop right here. And like I imagine we have a whole bunch of orcs to paint. and you're thinking about airbrushing the green, then you're going to subtract all the green back into their cloth colors. But I'm telling you, airbrush the cloth colors and then we'll subtract into the green. Switching to the smaller brush. Den, what's up, man? You bare chested under there? They haven't painted one? Oh, it's on the back of the box. Yeah, he is. I'm gonna downgrade even further. With water and noosh. I mean, it's probably at least 50-50. Noosh to paint. And then I grab a little water to spread it out and use capillary stippling. You see, as it's drying, you're seeing Dead Glade, we're doing an Orktober promo right now. Going over a little of that slap chop technique, but in a better way. More sustainable, using different hobby products, and how to apply it to orcs in a much more sustainable way. We airbrush this guy up with browns and a little dry brush. We used noosh and water, and we just quickly covered his green areas with low opacity bright yellow green. Now, think about this. That guy's almost done. If you're talking like I need to play on the tape, right? Think about this. Remember, we paint a lot of gangster shit here, right? Like we'll paint something like this one day, right? We're painting a whole squad of these guys. Okay, we're painting, or we paint stuff like this. right? But right now, I'm going to show you, the foundation of the technique, strategies. Gravity is theory. How soon is the Beats Lab relocation? I'm in the new Beats Lab right now. Brother Scar gifted 20 subs. That's a lot of subs. Shout out to Brother Scar. If you just got gifted a sub because of Brother Scar, make sure you show that man some love. How is it going, Brother Scar? Now look, Brother Scar, talking about secretly easy, okay? That's just neutral gray. We're going to use a soft round dry brush. And we're going to jakily dry brush some neutral gray into things that we are saying are silver. But you see, because of the brown that we did earlier, we don't actually have to get anywhere remote full coverage, because we can hide a lack of coverage in the brown. Brother Scar, man, yeah, it's been ages. What you been into, man? I'm up in the Florida Beats Lab 2.0 right now, man. See, look at that. Talking about getting battle ready. Brother Scar. We're going to take a little white and neutral gray. And look. A bit more white. Yo, what's up? Now, chat was moving pretty quick because all the gifted subs. Shout out to Brother Scar. Was asking him what's he been into right now. I don't know if he responded to me, but you see a little white mixed in, and we're just kind of re-dry brushing some of the metal. We're gonna have to manually paint a hole in the top of that gun. You see how the brown supports this dry brushing. Take a little let's take a little coal black. Where's this brush? Some douche. Some water, some black. And we're gonna just water it down a little bit. And repaint some stuff. Using the heart pull. Now we are using watered down paint to filter some black over our brown. I gotta kind of figure out where the boots start back here. So, little hat, little pants. Raleigh should think about these straps. Smaller brush. There. This rubber conduit pipe. Is our DACA command not working? Come on, man. What's going on, D-Bot? Little water. What is going on with that command? Just copy and pasted it in there. Recoil, if you see that, see if you can make a Swallbot command out of it. Visit the Chronicler. Oh, it's Simply Wicked. Thank you for the follow. Visit the Chronicler, coming in with that raid life. Tuning in for Orktober 1st, in which we are doing a secretly easy cheat paint job real quick. But one of the reasons I am doing this is to show how no step invalidates a future step, and how we're approaching this doesn't stop us from taking it to the next level. We come bearing peer pressure. The blessed Aya. Soul Zephyr. Miniatures and models is a new category. Wait, there's a new actual miniatures and models category? On Twitch? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, I see people on it now. Yeah, let me jump in there. Let me add myself to it. Just added myself to it. Fuck yeah. Thanks, guys. Orktober 1st. So, what I was talking about was how in just a few steps, you can get brown leather coat, black pants, some metal accents, green skin, black hat. Like 10 seconds. So if you had 2,000 points of orcs to paint, a lot of times what I tell people to do is start brown. Spray them bitches up brown, dark brown, golden brown, ivory, dry brush it white, and then just do what I just did, right? Wet glaze in the skin, drop a couple of black artifacts, dry brush some metal. Well, I prefer gray at this stage. Dry brush some grays in over the browns that you left behind. And there it is, tabletop, 3 colors. And you actually got some stuff painted, you know what I mean? But what's interesting about this is you can paint your whole orc army like this. Put them on bases and start playing 2,000 point orcs right now. Okay? And then just start grabbing them by 5s and start detailing them out further and further. Further and further. Further and further. This technique is just base coats. We're not using speed paints. We're not using fucking contrast paints. All this nonsense. It's just fucking... all paint does the same thing. Right? Opacity and moisture component. So you're tabletop ready right now. But because it's just base coats of paint, low opacity, being informed by tones of brown, not grayscale, not values. This is just base coats for future work. Thanks, Zol Zephyr. And it's something I talk to all my students about when we strategize paint jobs. It's not always about pulling the airbrush out and getting gangster. You know, on a project like this, you know, we got to use the airbrush 99%. Get a sick result. Okay? But then you have projects like this with these warp talons that we've been working on, and you can't, and we want to use the airbrush to get the sick colors, but you can't quite do what you think you're going to do. We had to sub-assemble the shoulder pads, the helmets, and the backpacks. So we got to flex our airbrush skills there, right? But all this body work, you know, you kind of have to just go there and get it done. So not all projects should be viewed this way. When a student asks me like a strategy, you know, like, oh, how am I going to paint my warp talents fast? I'm like, you're not. Like, this is the fastest way to paint them. It's not fast. How are you going to paint your orcs fast? Like this. Because if you try to apply these principles to this model, you're going to have a really poo-poo looking model. It's going to be so garbage that you're going to just don't even want to look at it. You're going to be so disappointed. But the orc, he can withstand it. He can withstand this nonsense. Yeah, recoil. I don't know what the bot's into right now. Smoking bot crack. So our orc is tabletop ready. 3 colors. Stuff is painted. But what do we want to do to go further, right? So you have all these little brown notes. You have all this stuff in here looking great. So you just have to start picking things out. That's all. Like, for example, on the leather pants, you know, we kind of just hit it with a little black. Well, here's a little gray. You can start moving into the pants and just dropping some highlights on. Using the heart pull. By going back and forth between a little gray and a little black. Like, oh, cool. His pants look a little nicer. You know? No problem. You can do the same thing. Stuff like this. Bring a little dark, basically dark gray in. And it's gonna look great because we've got notes of brown still poking through. So you just poke. Start bringing it all out. You know, on the skin, we have just bright and dark brown and a filter of green. If you wanted to, you can go back in time to the brown. Just for respect, right? Same brown. Lower the opacity. Mix in some green. Same green. Find something respectfully darker. And you can move in here and just kind of hit these muscle striations. Using the heart pull. Semi-opaque and a little wet. See, we're just slicing in dark things using the exact chemical combination of paints that is already present on the model. And that is going to give you a lot of flexibility and fail rate mitigation. Semi-opaque, kind of wet. Heart pull. Just a couple seconds of attention. And you will elevate the piece little by little. Just jamming it into recesses. Pull out a little bit more green. Just follow the contours of the model. GW does a really good job of just making three-dimensional coloring books for us. See, now look, his skin looks like a whole notch above what we had there before. Same thing, just a little brown and green. Shove it in there. In between those abs. Create some nice airbrushed ab game, you know, 300 style. Wasn't paying attention to my paintbrush. Dr. D says Color Theory 101 class in session. Now, if you want to go brighter than the green you're already working with, you can do that a lot of different ways. This warm flesh might be a clever way to do it, though. You just add a little green to it. Use your heart pull, higher opacity, lower moisture. Run a couple of heart pulls. Lower the opacity a bit. And just doing lines. Okay. So that's actually a flesh tone, right? Which is why that looks so sick. Just do your heart pulls. You're not doing any blending. If it gets a little too great aggressive, go back to the green, lower the opacity. Send a little green back over the top.
It's pure vibes on the floor. You got drinks? Brought some more. Got my brethren all about. We ain't rich, we ain't poor. We're just flexing on the ends. I might text a couple more friends and get loose. It's the vibe when the man run up inside.
Relatively low effort. You can make that orc skin look pretty fun. A little bit of that warm flesh. Said GW does a good job of just telling you what to paint, because then sets solid ridges in the models. See? JR to the rescue. What's up, man? Congrats on the new category. BN Yikai. Did you have to do something special to get it? You guys literally just told me to do it. Did I have to like earn it or something? $17 minutes left. Sloan Two-Face, our only entry on the Final Four. You can get the Final Four for as little as $1 right now. Final Four entries are like raffle tickets to get into fall rewards this month. Exclamation point ender. That's right, gravity's a theory. Flesh is oftentimes focal point. And you see, as it blends in, you see we have a nice texture on that orc flesh. Pretty much anyone could do that. We're not doing there's no jactification that we do with our chisel edge highlights. That's just pretty much dragging some rough lines in. One of the tricks is being relatively low opacity and showing it respect. See? Just doing heart pulls. Zabs. You see, at no point did we invalidate this paint job. All we did was get base coats faster. So we're just dropping neck texture. A little bit more of the warm flesh. Let me move this. Created some shadows here. Red Ringo Jimmy coming in from Texas. What's up, brother? We're just doing our first Orktober stream. Let's water down a little of the mahogany and go inside his mouth with it. Paint his little teeth. See, we're still on that brown kick, you see? Keeping the skin tone soft, keeping them textured. I might add a few wisps of the brown in the deep cut of the muscle. Ghost Agent, what's up, man? Red Ringo just getting kids ready for bed. It's about to start painting. That's exciting. I'm gonna grab a little green, a little brown, and a little warm flesh. We're gonna do some heart pulls. Right there, I want visible texture lines. There we go. With that. You see how easy it is to just work off of that ghetto starting place we were in? And again, on brand with the brown, take some of that warm flesh. We haven't even changed our color palette. Mix it in with the brown. High opacity, low moisture. Paint that tooth. If you want to get particularly interesting with 9 minutes left in our final 4. Oh, so I'm trying to get some white out of here. The phone just blew up. Oh, we're good. I'm gonna take a little white. What I'm going to do is just take this bigger brush I'm going to kind of stipple along the seam. You could do some sponge chipping there if you wanted to. But I'm happy with just a little. Yo, is that my man Red Coat? Daka.
Daka Daka Daka.
That's right, baby. Red Coat. Let me get some love and chat right there. I'm just gonna drag some of the gray in with a little bit more detail on other things that should be in the gray spectrum, aka the metal. And we did it with just the dry brush before. One plus saves. Finished slamming down Monument Hobby's base and texture. Essentially painted 3 units in 6 liters. 3 units and liters in 6 or so hours. Minus all the intricacies. Yep. Just like what we're talking about right here. Let's see with that brown Red Coat. I get some strong man love and chat for Red Coat. That brown that we laid down supports
7.
this jankiness. Dr. D. Sevens. I get some love and chat from my man D. But we're going to bring all sorts of other colors into this Dr. D. My man Red Coat jumping into the final 4. We're obviously going to bring some reds. Needless Guilt jumping in, getting his positioning. Get some love right there. Get that little pipe right there. Let's get a little gray mixed in with the black. And we're going to try to approach this model because every Orktober we challenge ourselves to do something a little different. We've got sponsored content coming down the pipe, right? So I have to do that showroom quality. Period. And I don't care where anyone's artistic opinion of the situation is like a artistic texture workup that looks good for the tabletop, maybe best in the even room. That's not showroom quality. Like showroom quality is flawless lines. You know what I mean? Go Boy 76. Let me get some love and chat from my man, Go Boy 76. Mateo, are you saying this orc reminds you of Eddie Guerrero? For some reason? Bro, that's wild. Something to do with his posture, maybe? I'm kind of seeing it now that you brought it up. I mean, Eddie Guerrero had some jack triceps. But we're going to make this guy the best version of this style, which is 90. It'll be 90th percentile. But when we move to our sponsored content, we're going to be going all out. And a cricket smile. Casino reads. Absolutely. Classic Eddie Guerrero. Even here, we're going to do some stippling. Lower the opacity.
so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice.
Forgot I was supposed to be at a visitation today. Glad I got back in time.
Yo, my man Ian Rampage. What's up, brother? Made it back just in time for our the closure of the first Orktober stream 2024. A lot of exciting things happened today, man. Almost didn't have an orc to paint. Shout out to Charles. Charles is the man. But, you know, hopefully that satisfies our promise of educational content for today. Does that make sense, guys? Anything you need me to elaborate on? Anybody new here tuning in? They got questions. If you're new here, there's going to be a lot of questions. I'm here to answer. That's my fucking job. But in reference to this style of painting or other styles, Q&A. Like, as you see, this style is extremely different than this style. But they don't invalidate each other, is what I'm telling you. This is how we get 2,000 points of orcs done, but the end result could still look like this. Oh man, Needless Guilt jumping back in. That's right, it's the Commandos. The Commandos are a sick hit. Hitting a Rampage. It's the Orc Kill Team, yep. The Huff, it's the Orc Kill Team. Farius, thank you for the follow. Reapray, yeah, like clean dark. Exactly. Exactly. So, this and this could start exactly the same. They could start and end in the same place. And this is, like I said, this is a strategy I've talked about over 300 students. Like I said, I'm going to do something real quick just to prove a point. We're going to take black and black the base out like we do. So you can see them. And so you can, if anybody's on the fence about what I mean.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
About 40 seconds left. We see with that blackout base, you can really see how, with just some leaves and grass there, I mean, that's about already commanding. Straight up. That's more battle ready than any speed paint nonsense in the fucking history of mankind. You know what I mean? Go Boy 76. Let me show you a couple more things. Throwing us back into overtime. Thanks, dog. Cleaner too. That's right, Dr. D. With 2 minutes overtime. Go Boy, I'll show you one more step. Just straight orange, noosh, water. excessively low opacity.
I can't take it, I won't fake it, no, 'cause my tears ran out. Might sink, but I won't drown. Nobody's stopping me now. And I'm breaking through the glass.
You see, a lot of people, they just start ruining the model, trying to do stuff like this with bottled products. I've been telling you guys since day one, we're going into 14 years of this now, that paint already does all this shit. Everything that people say they need a new product for. Paint already does it. "51 seconds left." See that?
Move so fast, I'm running to whatever's in store.
20 seconds left. Oh my God, look at that. Painting is secretly easy. There's a battle ready Orc. Take my classes. Let's put some paint away. I'm trying to put my paint away now that I have a smaller workspace. I think that's been my problem for the years, is I had too much painting space, so all I did was just leave all my paints on it instead of actually use my desk efficiently. And now by having such a small space and forcing myself to use it, I feel like I have to put stuff away or else. Eating a Rampage. Gonna miss Friday. Convention, he says. Will you be... See you again Monday. Can't wait, brother. Enjoy your convention. Let's write some names down. We did not trigger, but that money rolls over, guys, all month. Disco, make sure you DM me for what you want for your fall gear. Red coat. Needless. Go boy. Idiot. We'll set up a raid. We're back on the air. Friday is Eating a Rampage brought up. Shout out to all the support tonight. Broken Hand Minis. What's up, homie? Reapray says you should repaint the Galactus in your style. No. Fuck that guy. Model's straight poo-poo. It's dead to me. It's my greatest shame. I finally can let go of it now that I'm in the new Beat Slap. 10th Beat Slap. Fucking finally. Fuck him. I tried to throw him away, I'm not gonna lie. Repray. I put him in the garbage. And then I was like, fuck! And I couldn't do it. And so I was like, I'll give him away to somebody. Took him out of the garbage and washed him in the sink. Raid is setting up. We're gonna bring some love over to my man Wyatt Turk, aka Jack Close Painting. My man Charles. It's fun hanging out. Glad to see an old kit. Finally see some use. Charles, you saved the day, brother. We're bringing the love to my man Wyatt. If you're still thirsting for hobby content, he's got your back. Moonface Killer. What's the debt? Oh, you missed it. You missed him. We did. This is where we're at. Battle ready. But we gotta kick this raid over to Wyatt. Thank you guys for kicking it with me. We'll be on for the podcast tomorrow night. Hit me up on Patreon if you want to get OP and just take my classes. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.